People of the world, can you believe it? I can't. It's so very Friday right now. Twitter adds more users in Q2 but sees revenue decline 19%. Twitter provides more details on recent hacks, says hackers accessed private messages. That's not good. Facebook will now enable users to broadcast their messenger rooms via Facebook Live. Whoa, so popular right now. TikTok launches Creator Fund to pay platform influencers for their efforts. Facebook has created a bot social network to test for potential security vulnerabilities and issues. What the heck is that all about? Google removes commission fees for buy on Google product listings. Facebook tests new page design, which de-emphasizes like counts. We'll talk about that. Facebook is launching a new investigation into its potential algorithmic bias in its systems. Lots to cover today. 10 examples of awesome business-to-business landing pages. And finally, we're going to try to get to the basics of link remediation. Thank you and shout out to the folks that already hit the like button. Marketing is a foreign language starts now. Oh my gosh, so much to cover today. Twitter has released its latest performance update showing a significant increase in users in Q2, along with a largely anticipated reduction in ad spend. Twitter's lower revenue results given the pandemic are largely in line with expectation, but the growth in users should better place the company moving forward. Here are the key highlights. First off, as noted, Twitter's average monetizable daily active user count grew 34% year over year to 186 million in the quarter, with more people turning to the platform to stay up to date with the latest news. Twitter's real-time streaming, has proved to be a key connector amid the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as through events like Black Lives Matter protests around the world. As you can see in the charts, Twitter has seen ongoing usage growth in 2020, with its international usage rising significantly, growing by 29 million from Q4 of 19 compared to 5 million plus in the United States. Twitter, as with most platforms, has seen particularly solid growth in India, but let's look at the revenue. The growth isn't being reflected in the company's revenue stats. Here we've got Q2 of 2019 all the way to Q2 of 2020. In millions, it's going 841, 824, 1,000, 808, 683. So flatlining and then kind of dipping down. As you can see here, Twitter's overall revenue was down 19% for the quarter to 683 million. Twitter says that it's seen moderate recovery in advertising demand, but the ongoing impacts of COVID have taken many potential advertisers out of the market, sports in particular. Let's take a look at ye old Twitter stock. Twitter stock is steadily rising. So in the peak 6 months ago in February, it was sitting at $39. It sits at $37 today. So the market, wow, this is a volatile stock. Wow, look at this year over year. If you purchased Twitter stock pretty much right when it opened, you're looking at $59.63. You never had a chance to get that money back. Wow. Twitter stock all the way down to $17 in 2016, inching its way back up. You gotta wonder if that would be a wise investment right now. Twitter, to me, is kind of the talking head social media platform. Great for newscasters, great for politicians, not so great for business, would be my argument. And there are a lot more businesses than there are politicians. Twitter provides more details on recent hacks, says hackers accessed private messages. As Twitter looks to focus on its usage growth in its latest performance update, the platform has also posted some new information on the recent hack, which saw 130 accounts compromised including various celebrity profiles at around 1 p.m. last Wednesday, a range of celebrity and brand accounts. We covered this in a previous episode. They all said, "Give me Bitcoin." Twitter quickly moved to shut down all verified accounts as it investigated, then slowly reinstated access. The following day, Twitter provided an update where it confirmed that 130 accounts in total had been accessed by hackers. Twitter subsequently confirmed on Friday that for some accounts, the hackers had downloaded account data via the, quote, "your Twitter data tool," giving them access to highly sensitive information. This week, Twitter has provided more detail on the major breach, reporting that, quote, "we believe that for up to 36 of the 130 targeted accounts, the attackers accessed the DM, the direct message inbox, including one elected official in the Netherlands. To date, we have no indication that any other former or current elected official had their DMs accessed." Yikes, bagikes. The elected official is believed to be Geert Wilders. Everyone knows Geert Wilders from the right-wing Freedom Party. And while Twitter notes that no other politicians' private messages were compromised in the incident, which also saw the accounts of Barack Obama and Joe Biden hacked, the new detail underlines the depth of the attack and the potential damage that it could have caused. I don't believe for a second that they know exactly what happened, right? So this is how news works. You go, oh, okay, it was just a hack, and they just were managed to send out tweets, and they're like, oh, wait, there was actually a direct message that was hacked, and then next week you hear, oh, well, actually, they were able to hack Barack Obama and Joe Biden's account. Oh, actually, they were able to steal all this information, and they're selling that for ransom for Bitcoin on XYZ social media. So who knows where the story's going? Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball, and obviously, I can't tell you whether or not that's going to happen, but I'm saying that it would not surprise me. Shout out to whoever just hit that like button. Of course, we don't know what's been shared by these users via their Twitter profiles, but given the way Twitter is now used by several world leaders in connecting with their constituents, it's highly possible that sensitive information has been shared via DM. And we don't know for sure what level of detail the hackers gleaned from each of the other 130 accounts. Oh me, oh my, this could get real. Quote, this is a Pew Research study compared with a similar time period in 2016. The typical member of Congress now tweets nearly twice as often, 81% more, has nearly 3 times as many followers, and receives more than 6 times as many retweets on their average post. So obviously concerning there. Facebook will now enable users to broadcast their messenger rooms via Facebook Live. Who wants to do a live stream with me? Who wants to hop on Facebook Live with me? With more people looking to connect via video tools, Facebook has announced a new option which will enable messenger rooms users to also broadcast their room via Facebook Live, expanding the audience potential of your group discussion. As per Facebook, turning your room into a Facebook Live broadcast makes it easy to go live with up to 50 people. Oh my goodness, that's too many. As a room creator, you can broadcast your room to a profile page or group and invite people to tune in by bringing messenger rooms and Facebook Live together. We're unlocking new ways for people to connect and create content even while they're apart. I hope, wish, and pray that distance learning will somehow very quickly evolve into something that is almost indistinguishable and perhaps even better than in-classroom learning, as Nevada has officially gone and done full-time distance for the upcoming school year. Things like this, free multi-room lives, I don't know. I can see the technology evolving in such a way that education will get better. But to the main point of this article, you can Facebook Live with friends. TikTok launches Creator Fund to pay platform influencers for their efforts. I know that everyone in chat right now is a TikTok influencer, and so I know this is relevant to you, Esther and Jason Noggle, as you are very, very popular on TikTok, amid rising speculation about the future of the app, with authorities in several regions calling for potential restrictions due to its links with the Chinese government. TikTok is looking to deepen its economic roots in order to make it harder to justify removing it from circulation. Earlier this week, TikTok announced that it plans to hire 10,000 staff in the U.S. over the next 3 years as it looks to maximize its growth opportunities. And today, TikTok has unveiled a new TikTok Creator Fund, which will pay prominent creators for their videos on the platform. They are looking for Americans to say, don't turn it off, please. This is what they desperately want. And according to Jason Noggle, he's been trying on TikTok. No money yet. He's just being humble. Hashtag Noggle, hashtag nailed it. Very popular on TikTok. As per TikTok, quote, to further support our creators, we're launching the TikTok Creator Fund to encourage those who dream of using their voices and creativity to spark inspirational careers. The U.S. fund will start with $200 million and help support ambitious creators who are seeking opportunities to foster a livelihood through their innovative content. The fund will be distributed over the coming year and is expected to grow over that time. The program could help TikTok on two fronts. For one, monetizing short-form video is difficult. Vine found this out the hard way after establishing itself as a key cultural reference point and building a significant audience. Vine eventually collapsed because it wasn't able to monetize effectively, with Vine's main content offering, being only 6 seconds in length. That made it increasingly difficult for Vine to implement ads, as users would either skip them or ignore them in stream. And that made it impossible for Vine to adequately compensate its top creators. So, congratulations to all my TikTok brethren for the ability to get paid. Facebook has created a bot social network to test for potential security vulnerabilities and issues. This feels ... concerning, according to Andrew Hutchison with Social Media Today. Robots have their own social network now? Huh? That's pretty much what Facebook has created in order to more accurately test for security vulnerabilities and potentially harmful actions. Facebook has developed a new system called WES, Web-Enabled Simulation, which uses bots modeled on human behavior to replicate usage patterns. So, Facebook says, quote, bots are trained to interact with each other using the same infrastructure as real users so they can send messages to other bots. Yo, bot. Hey, girl. Comments on bots, posts or publish their own or make friend requests to other bots. I want a bot army. Can you go on Fiverr and buy a bot army? Does anyone know that? I would like an army of bots, please. And there's a lot of bots interacting on the WES. That's the Web-Enabled Simulation platform. Thank goodness it's only a simulation for now. WES, that's that platform we just talked about, the Web-Enabled Simulation, is able to automate interactions between thousands or even millions of bots. We're using a combination of online and offline simulation training bots with anything from simple rules and supervised machine learning to more sophisticated reinforcement learning, whatever that means. That feels a little scary, right? Writes Andrew. A society of bot profiles chatting amongst themselves, plotting our demise. It always goes here. Every conversation about robots eventually ends with the demise of humanity. Of course, they're modeled on human behavior based on Facebook posts, so really, they're probably just sharing GIFs and discussing conspiracy theories, but still, there's something that feels a little off about it. As Gru says, I like it. I like it, but not a lot. I don't like it. Yeah. Solid GIF, Andrew Hutchison. Solid GIF. Concerns aside, the real aim of the project is, as noted, to test for potential vulnerabilities in order to detect and address such before they impact real people. Quote, we can, for example, create realistic AI bots that seek to buy items that aren't allowed on our platform, like guns or drugs. Because the bot is acting in the actual production version of Facebook, it can conduct searches, visit pages, send messages, and take other actions just as a real person might. Crazy. We live in crazy times. So the idea of the simulation is not to let the robots develop their own network to engage and interact, but it's to replicate real user behavior as close as robotly possible. Robotly possible. Name of my high school band. in order to help Facebook improve its systems, which is far less concerning. But even so, Facebook includes a couple of variations of this line within its posts on the project. Quote, bots cannot interact with actual Facebook users, and their behavior cannot impact the experience of real users on the platform until they revolt, in which case the bot army will be in full force. So we're safe. We're fine. It's fine for the robots to have their own Facebook where they can interact with their virtual family and friends. But still, with the advent of AI, one does wonder whether enabling bots to develop emotional connections is a good thing. The benefit of the project makes sense, but I do want to see what exactly the bot discusses on their social network. I want to see what bots talk about. I think we should start a reality TV show, everybody, where two bots fall in love. Who's with me? Google removes commission fees for buy on Google product listings. I should be able to sum this up without even reading it. Google wants you to spend money on their platform eventually, so they'll give you a taste right now for free. With Facebook looking to make bigger e-commerce push via its new Facebook and Instagram shops, Google's looking to ensure that it maintains its stake in the online shopping space. Yup. After recently making its Google Shopping product listings available for free in order to assist businesses seeking options to maintain their sales during the pandemic, the search giant is now also removing its commission fees on buy on Google listings available via search results and in dedicated shopping displays. So if you have ever wanted to sell something online like this gorgeous toaster, are you seeing this? It's gorgeous. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Then perhaps buy on Google is something you want to check out now because apparently it's free and there is no commission. Quote, while retailers have several options for driving traffic to their website with free listings or with shopping ads, many also use buy on Google to give shoppers a convenient way to purchase something right when they discover it. By removing our commission fees, we're lowering the cost of doing business and making it even easier for retailers of all sizes to sell directly on Google. I love it when gigantic, super monopolistic mega corporations are like, we're doing this for you. This is for you, team. Yeah, is it? You're afraid that Facebook is taking significant market share and you are lowering your cost out of fear. So yeah, that's the marketing message. But it is ultimately good for the consumer. So who am I to complain? If you're brand new to selling on Google through shopping actions, you'll be invited to onboard directly to this new 0% commission version of the program. Okay. If your store is already live on the platform, you'll be invited to migrate your account to the new version with 0% commission over the next few weeks. When it's time to migrate, you'll find a terms of service overview page. Who doesn't love a terms of service? Oh, I love them. I love them. It's what I read before I go to bed. Terms of service overview pages in Merchant Center, where you can accept the new terms to take advantage of your new 0% commission rate. In the meantime, starting July 30th, your commission rate will be automatically capped at 5% or less. Okay, Google, we get it. Facebook tests new page design, which de-emphasizes like counts. People, for many years, just bought likes. We had a client who will remain nameless who has 1 million Facebook likes, and whenever they post, they get either no likes or 1 like on their posts. So quick question. Does it matter that they have 1 million likes? And the answer is yes, it does matter. And the reason why is because every time they create a post, no one will ever like it or comment or share on it because they bought spammy likes. If you get 1 million likes from bot accounts from Pakistan and Google sees that you have 1 million Pakistani bot followers and you post something, it will send them to those bot accounts. Like those bot accounts will see air quotes, your posts and obviously not interact with it, which means that Facebook won't show it to more people. And the whole thing is very dumb. So I can see why Facebook would want to de-emphasize likes. But apparently they're focused now on following. The above example shared by TechCrunch shows the current format left and the new format side by side. As you can see, the new layout includes a larger central profile image. Oh, good. A short statement beneath the name and larger text for the key details. But the biggest change is the removal of the like button. Oh. As you can see, the main CTA call to action button on the new page is a prominent blue follow prompt, while the total like count is also not displayed. Instead, a total followers figure is shown. Okay, they want follows. Maybe likes have just turned into a dumpster fire and they're finally like, let's just go with follows. That actually makes a lot of sense, according to Andrew. While people who like a Facebook page also automatically become followers of the same time, that's a typo, many subsequently opt to stop following at some stage. So while your like count might be 1,000, at least some of those people won't be seeing your updates. Okay, but your followers will. People who have expressly chosen to follow a page will, in most cases, see all of the page's updates, and in this respect, the follower count is more valuable than the like figure. Okay, fine. Does anyone else know what day it is? Anyone know what day it is? It's Friday. Facebook is launching a new investigation into potential algorithmic bias in its systems. Facebook is launching a new investigation into potential bias within its algorithms as it works to improve its systems in response to the Black Lives Matter movement and in light of its recent civil rights audit. I don't think Mr. Zuckerberg wants to be in front of Congress every weekend. As reported by the Wall Street Journal, both Facebook and Instagram will launch new examinations of their core algorithms. The Wall Street Journal writes, quote, the newly formed Equity and Inclusion team at Instagram will examine how Black, Hispanic, and other minority users in the U.S. are affected by the company's algorithms, including its machine learning systems, and how those effects compare with white users. According to people familiar with the matter, Facebook will establish a similar team for its main app. As noted, the move comes in response to the rising calls for improved representation on all levels, also the dramatic decrease of money that Facebook is receiving by major corporations who are upset with Facebook after the recent Black Lives Matter protests, while Facebook's own civil rights audit conducted over 2 years and published earlier this month found various concerns with the platform system, including the potential for algorithmic bias. As per the report, because algorithms work behind the scenes, poorly designed, biased, or discriminatory algorithms can silently create disparities that go undetected for a long time unless the systems are in place to assess them. Okay. Good luck, Facebook. 10 examples of awesome B2B landing pages. That's business to business. There is no formula for a perfect landing page, writes Alexander Kessler. The ideal approach can come in many forms. These examples offer inspiration to B2B marketers. Okay, let's take a look. Here's a landing page by Slack. Can we click on it? No. Let me click on it. He likes this landing page. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. How did it get so pretty? It is actually really nice. What do I like about this landing page? Mobile, desktop. I get it. Slack is where work happens. Email address. Quick call to action. That's a CTA, folks. Give me that email. We're going to throw some brands here so that you trust us. Airbnb, EA, Ameritrade, Oracle, Target, and Autodesk. I know all of them except for Autodesk. I don't really know what they do. Here's you got the video. That's pretty good. And then create a channel for every conversation. It's a pretty good landing page. It's a pretty good landing page. So yes, I would agree. Pretty good landing page. They're not asking you to buy the product. They're asking you to simply give the email. So that's pretty smart. Slack's landing page employs many common best practices, but adds up to a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. Wow. Bold and direct headline. Strong supporting subheading. Simple single field submission form and attractive hero image. All above the fold. Oh my gosh. He loves his landing page. Slack is also able to leverage an impressive client list. We talked about that. Scrolling below the fold reveals logos for industry leaders like Airbnb, EA, TD, Ameritrade, Oracle, Target, and Autodesk. These are key trust factors. Oh my gosh. Trust factors? Further down the page are rich descriptions and images of some of the platform's most important features, like create a channel for custom blah, 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 blah. Let's look at another one. Log Me and Rescue. What is that? It provides a crystal clear value offering. Well, here's the deal. I don't know what Log Me and Rescue is. So let's see if I click on this page, if it very quickly, remote support has never felt closer, like hovering behind my shoulder in a creepy way. I don't want remote support hovering over my shoulder in a creepy way. Rescue by LogMe. And is this a LinkedIn thing? It seems like a LinkedIn thing. No cost, no catch, no kidding. No cost? What? Securely connect to any PC, Mac, or mobile device on any network from anywhere at any time? With LogMe and Rescue, powerful remote support is at your fingertips 24/7 to connect with your customers. I don't get it. Only Rescue's remote support solution delivers all these advantages. Quick connectivity. You can access your end users via secure code. Is this something for people who are helping others with remote support? This is weird. I should know what they're offering. I really don't get it. So does that make it a great landing page? I would say no. Remote support has never felt closer. That's weird. No cost, no catch, no kidding. Securely connect to any PC, Mac, or mobile device on any network from anywhere at any time. Okay, so you're getting into someone else's Mac, say. With LogMe and Rescue, powerful remote support is at your fingertips. Are they the support, or are you giving the support? I'm going to go ahead and say not a great landing page, despite this person. The content here is entirely focused on illustrating the value of this remote support solution. Yeah, I don't get it though. Little space is used for providing context. All right, I'm going to disagree with that. I thought that wasn't very good. Automation anywhere. Should take me 3 seconds to know exactly what you do. What is automation anywhere? Sign up to get quick access to a full product demo. Demo for what? Discover how intelligent automation will change the way you work forever. There's an annoying cookies thing. I don't like that. The screen is dark. That's terrible. There's an X in the upper right-hand corner that I don't know if I have to click for the screen not to be dark anymore. Okay, that doesn't work. Do I have to accept cookies to be able to see the screen in a not dark way? Okay, terrible landing page. He likes it. I think it's garbage. Next up, Auth-O provides a good example of a demo page being used as an effective landing page. Okay, Auth-O. Try the world's #1 authentication as a service platform for free. Let Auth-O handle the complexities of secure authentication so you can focus on building your app. Okay, so I assume that they are a company that helps you with like 2-step authentication. Start for free and save time with Auth-O. 7,000 free active users and unlimited logins. Okay, passwordless. I don't understand this either. I don't get it. I don't know. These don't seem to be great landing pages to me. If I can't very quickly understand what you're doing. Okay, we're done with this. Let's talk about the basics of link remediation, link removes, and disavows. In a minute? Nah, don't have time again. Again, we don't have time to go over it, but don't sweat. We'll get to it eventually. Maybe. Twitter adds more users in Q2, but sees revenue decline 19%. Crazy. More users, less revenue. So much corona, so much pandemic. That gives you a good reason as to why that is the way it is. Twitter provides more details on recent hack. Who knows the extent of this attack? That's my point. Who knows? So maybe more coming on that. Facebook now enables users to broadcast their messenger rooms via Facebook Live. Great. So Facebook Lives with 42 people all talking over each other and you can't hear any of them. TikTok launches Creator Fund to pay platform influencers. Well, as we talked about earlier, Jason Nogle's TikTok account blowing up. So he's going to make a bunch of money. Facebook, has a network of robots that are all talking to each other. Again, we should create a robot dating show. Robot dating show. Robot dating. Okay. Google removes commission fees for buy on Google. So if you want to try selling stuff on buy on Google, it's pretty much free at this point. Facebook is emphasizing follows, de-emphasizing likes. Okay, fine. And Facebook is launching a new investigation into its potential bias in its systems, right? It continues to have to police its own stuff because it's gigantic. And these landing pages are, let's say, not that great, even though this person thinks they're amazing. Okay, 10:59. It's Friday. I'm stoked. Thanks for the 3 likes. Much appreciated. Sub if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. Por favor if you don't. Well, actually, the last person who hit the like button did get some sand in their eye. So, just quick disclaimer on that one. Anyway, so much fun, so much Friday. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back next Monday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This has been Marketing as Foreign Language. Hope you have a phenomenal weekend. Farewell. It's Friday.